It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me.
Wow, Jimmy James! That's quite an introduction. I can feel your passion and creativity pouring out here as a highlight of some key points and offer some feedback. Okay, then Jimmy the Great One. Of course, the AI did not say this. I must have added this in.
You're writing a philosophical, rap-inspired literary work, rap-lit, exploring the future of everything, humanity's impact on the planet and our place in it and the universe. You're passionate about sharing your thoughts and concerns about the world's resources, sustainability, and our species' role in the whole 9 yards. Your writing style is conversational, reflective, and poetic with a touch of humor. You're using this work as a way to process your thoughts, hopes, and fears about the world and our collective future. You're eager to share your ideas and inspire others to think critically about our impact on the planet. So yeah, I added this in, and to my surprise, I realized I could do better on these rap poetry songs. This is just the beginning, folks, stay tuned, and I'll be bringing more to you as the time ticks forward. And like always, take care of yourself and one another. Sincerely, Jimmy James, saying peace out from his first and only record drop. As Jimmy walks away, he smiles.
Do you mind?
What?
I'm gonna record this just for me and you for this story. You don't have to say no names. I won't post it if you don't want to. No, I want for clarification. You said, and I will. You could delete it if you like.
Okay.
This will be me. When I was 12 years old, they wanted me on Ritalin.
Yeah.
I did not like it. It made it worse. I did not like it. I didn't start taking Adderall. Somebody suggested to me because I would get chronic anxiety attacks. Dude, I'm talking 3, 4, 5 times a week. And I'm talking about real anxiety, not the bullshit ones you see people have on TV. You know, they go, oh, man, my heart racing.
My dad called me an emotional fuck.
Well, we are that.
And I love my dad, don't get me wrong, but he called me that.
I could cut anything out, by the way.
That really?
It does. It does. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but your niece, you said?
What's that?
Your niece? Or your...
Yeah.
Okay. So about how many years ago? 8, you said-ish?
No, maybe 10.
Okay, so you figured 2012. I went 1992. So we're talking 20 years. And she's what? Probably hyperactive, ADD?
I'll put it this way. Her hyperactiveness is awesome, dude.
Is it ADD or ADHD? There's difference. There's
not ADHD.
ADHD is that hyperfocus. When you
Dude, she is so fucking cool. But when she was on that shit, on Adderall,
okay.
she was just like this zombie.
Yeah.
Hi.
See?
I'm like,
yep, that's what it is.
You're not my niece no more.
And how old was she at the time?
Maybe 12.
12. Yeah, that's what they fucking do.
But dude, she was not normal.
So 10 years is fair. Has she?
I want my crazy girl back because that's when she's fun.
So I'll hit 43 in October. The reason why I wanted to record
49 in 3 weeks.
No way.
Yeah.
Really? The fuck out of here.
I was on fire. I don't get scars anymore. I don't even get zits.
You were gonna be what? 40? What? 9?
In 3 weeks, yeah.
I think you were like fucking like 48, maybe 47. All right. The reason I was recording asking that so I can remember for later, because I could have noted it, but I wanted authenticity, is that she went through the same experience I did. The only difference is when I was 37, I was introduced to them by a girl who's taking them, and she took them a whole, like she didn't stop like I did or Eunice did, and it actually helped with the chronic anxiety. I have had one anxiety attack since I was 37.
That's a bitch.
That one.
Yeah, it's still a
versus it is versus 4 or 5 a week, sometimes 2 a day, and they sneak up on you.
Yeah.
If you have experience with it yourself or just with her?
I actually
because I talk about that a lot.
About 4 years ago, I don't know how. I don't know why. I stopped breathing. It's just like, it was like a light switch.
So it was instantaneously you had it.
I didn't know what to do. I ran downstairs.
Comes over your body or neck? Where'd you feel it?
My mom has COPD, right? And she has a rescue inhaler.
That's
I ran
oxygen.
downstairs so fast. That was the first thing I thought of. And I took that, and it took the edge off.
So
But I wasn't even, like,
you weren't doing anything?
no
That's
anxious,
happening.
nothing.
Were you
I was
sitting,
just
standing?
Just
watch
watching
TV?
That
Were
was
you
it.
watching anything that was like...
No, nothing dramatic. Nothing. It just went...
Do you know what's crazy?
Fucking ran downstairs.
I know exactly every emotion you're talking about. Too many freaking times. And I, like, why go to a doctor? What are they going to do? They're going to give me Xannies to go to bed.
I'll tell you philosophy about doctors.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
sound like my dad now.
We all... Well, I hope I don't. But
Doctors don't save your life. They just prolong it.
or,
Think about it.
no.
They're not really saving your
What
life.
if you don't see them?
What's that?
What kind are you talking about? Regular doctor, physical?
Any doctor.
Oh, because I'm thinking therapist.
They don't save your life. They just prolong it.
It's like a therapist. It's like
Yeah.
when does this end?
I don't believe in therapy.
That's why I do it. That's
Somebody said, you need to talk to a therapist.
Dude,
Get the fuck out of here.
do a podcast. You don't even have to publish it. And I don't get nothing from it. Do a podcast. Talk about it. Like, look, we're 5 minutes into this, right? Usually this is how I would do it. Hey, it's Jimmy James, and I got my guest, Pat. We just met in Wawa. That's how I would start it out. And then you would...
I forgot you were recording.
Dude, people get so nervous. Like I've never met
I'm
on
nervous
the
with
phone.
cameras.
And then they forget, and then it's like... Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't ever record without anybody's permission. Or I don't like doing... And I don't like doing... you just... How much are they? For the whole box?
Yeah.
How much are they? Guys, let me see.
They jacked it up. It's $1.19.
Are they all the same?
Yeah.
How much a box?
19 bucks.
How much is it? Is it like $2 for one?
I haven't smoked a cigarette in 10 years.
Can I buy one off you?
No, you ain't buying shit.
I had change. No, I
don't do that. I don't do that. I'll put it this way.
I appreciate
I've been asked by a cop, they're like, have you ever sold any drugs? And I'm like, never.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I have. I got people a bag of weed, but I don't profit.
I don't go nowhere without my Xannies. Like, I used to not walk to Wawa.
Yeah, you're jacked.
No. These yellow ones are, I think these are, what do you call my Pops pills? I put in my pocket.
Gee, what are they?
These are Adderall. This is what I was taking the other ones. These are real.
You're taking Adderall now?
No. In the morning I take a half, and then later on I take a half. But I'm up at night because I get a lot of.
That's me.
I'm a night.
Why do you think?
But this.
That's why I'm out here.
See how much is gone.
I'll put it this way.
See how much is gone, dude.
When you see me in there,
I barely see.
I wasn't high. I just woke up.
Nah, you said you were high.
I'm a night owl.
Yeah, we're zombies, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
By the way, still recording, good to go. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't put this out on this. I only wanted to talk, honestly, if it would be alright, I'd bleep and everything out and edit it out, but I really wanted to, I'm going to extend more onto that, about the doctor thing, with Renice. How is she today? And then I can stop.
She's straight, dude. She's straight.
She don't have any more anxiety attacks?
No. It was because the school required it.
Some people...
Because you had the attention...
You don't need Adderall.
The attention deficit disorder.
Yeah.
But, no,
there's ADD. A lot of
she's
people,
smart.
ADHD. Oh, a lot of people are. She's probably connected.
But the school didn't look at it that way. They wanted her to act a certain way, but she's not. She's smart.
How were you in school? Class clown? I was a class clown. You have you seem like you have ADHD. There's ADHD.
No, I have kind of
ADD.
Tourette's.
You have Tourette's?
No, not full on. But like when somebody says something, I'm like this. And I've had people hundreds of times go like this. Shut up. I'm like,
Like, do you shout it out like you see in the movies?
Yeah.
So like, we could be sitting here and be like, all right, so how much of this fucking shit?
No, not like that. No, that's full. No. That's full Tourette's. No, like,
give me an example.
I'm a wise ass.
So am I.
I can't help it though.
That's that's your personality. That's what makes you you. Seriously, Pat. That's what makes you you. Dude, I would not. Dude, you know what I want to do? I'd come up here and get sugar for coffee at home. Well, I didn't think I'd be sitting here talking to you, but you know how many times I've done
that's the one thing actually people like about me. They're like, dude, I don't give a fuck.
Well, you're open. You got
thank you.
I wanted to tell you in the store, but you have. All right, I'm an empath. I knew it since I was 9. I didn't know it personally. I was told.
I just don't talk about it.
And then the spirit thing came up later. When I was 19, I would do recordings. But when we were in there, I can instantaneously. It's like
if you were in my house, dude, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" Well,
that's what.
But it hasn't happened in a long time.
Hey, give me an example. Do you want to stop? Stop.
No, it's fine.
All right. Actually,
Okay. I don't know Alaska Melanie.
Talking about spirits and being hyper with them.
Hyperactive.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about in tune.
Well,
and people say empath's the best word.
I know it. I know an empath.
Yeah.
Well, I had an Alaskan Malamute. You know what that is?
Say that one. Alaskan.
An Alaskan Malamute. It's a dog. It's a bigger.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's like a husky, but bigger.
Yeah.
He passed away.
I was gonna pull it up.
It was like 30 years he was passed away.
Yeah.
Now they shed a lot.
Yeah, yeah. One of my favorite dogs.
Well, my neighbor Colleen is cutting.
Well, anything like that? Look like your dog?
No. He had the mask.
Okay. So
you ever see anything like this?
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, he's showing me his. Oh, showing my wolf tattoo. That's fucking what are they, angel wings? So go ahead.
You know what I regret? I wanted to get him down to my ankle. I wanted the tips of it. I wanted to get it all the way down.
Show Lucifer.
Even my daughter said, she goes, "You get tattooed on your ass?" I'm like, "Yep."
Or you're gonna make it easier, like have one like kind of opening and then one going down.
Well, the experience was the second he did it.
Did it actually cost you?
I shopped.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
I go to people.
Oh, one guy he was like, $2,000, $2,000. I was like, I don't think so.
FREE. Working out. That was the
1,000.
I bitched and cried right there, right here. It was right on the bone.
He was like, "I'll give you 500 a wing." I went, "Done."
500 a wing.
Yeah, and I went, "Done." I gave him 300 right off.
You know what's funny? This is my dedicated to my son. $80. For that, I would have guessed more.
$30. Do you know why? For the equipment.
You ever use Indian ink?
Nah. I thought it would.
Yeah, it looks like shit. Real quick, I'll show you. It was my first tattoo. I was 16 years old. So October 15th, my birthday. It looks bad. I just got out of juvie, and then I got my name. Yeah, that's Indian ink. Dude did real Indian. He's an Indian, and he did tattoos.
He tapped it in?
Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you what, it was my first tattoo, and I said, "Does this hurt as much as a normal tattoo?" He goes, "This way."
Like I was saying?
Tedious.
See the outline?
Yeah.
See how thick it is? That's how thick the needle was?
Right on here, I bet, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Easy.
You didn't get no spots?
When he did the finishing?
Yeah.
When you filling it in?
It's like right on the end of the nerve.
Stung like, it was like a million bees on you. But when he he started on my shoulder. And I went, point of no return. You ain't getting up. You're just sitting backwards on the shoulder.
$500 guaranteed. At least you got to look at one.
What's that?
Did he do one? And he couldn't have finished it all.
No, he did the outline.
One wing?
He did the thick.
To show you?
No, he did the whole thick, my whole back.
You never dealt with him before.
What's that?
You never dealt with him, right? You said you went shopping.
That's funny. He was on HBO. Remember Divas at Night? I think that's what it was called. Strippers at Night on HBO.
Oh my God! Were they getting the car or the other?
It was
one?
him. He was the sugar daddy.
No shit.
Because my dad was watching it. I came down. I went to get a beverage. I looked down and I went, that dude looks familiar. I'm like, and all I hear was Brett.
Does he live here?
What's that?
Does he live in in this area?
I don't know anymore. But his name is Brett Man.
Brett Man. I remember.
He has a thing for black strippers. Dude, because they
We're talking about a guy.
last day,
I know who you're talking about. My younger audience.
Because my third day, it took 3 hours, 3 days to do this.
Mm-hmm.
The third day was like 2.5 hours because he filled in my one wing, and then the other one he had an idea. So one that didn't take too long.
They're not too big. They're perfectly spaced. They look like some people get them too
My buddy, he got a back piece, botched.
What, too big or
no?
Just all
crooked. Crooked. Yeah, I'm talking like right here, across the back here.
Mm-hmm.
Got a pentagram. Not upside down, not a satanic one, but he had the pentagram, and it had hands that were supposed to hold it. It's over here.
Ah, dude.
I was like, whoa, same dude that did mine.
Oh, sorry.
ADHD.
Here it is. This is my hyper focus. So we were talking about spiritual thing. You're like, you wouldn't believe it. I would. And I could talk to them too. And I could tell you and your guides about you if you want to know. I've only done 5 readings. Well, 5 readings on people. Not like I don't go candles. I mean, just talking.
You can do a reading.
That's what I'm saying. Since
read me.
You get. Well, you want to tell me the story first?
Oh, the dog. Oh, yeah.
Just the dog.
Oh, he was.
I will read you, but it does drain. It's not like a read.
He passed away several years.
How long did he get up to?
Oh, 14 years.
Yeah, I was guessing.
Yeah, he's 16. For a big dog, that's a long time.
So you believe in spirits? You believe in all this before?
You know what? Remember X-Files?
Mm-hmm.
Scully.
Yeah.
What she said.
Yeah. I didn't watch the show.
Hit home.
What she said.
Because she was being debriefed. And she goes, I'm not saying I believe in this stuff, but I will not deny what I've seen.
Yeah. Like my grandfather said, it's a very wise man. Believe nothing you hear and before you see.
Well, what happened with the dog, real quick. Right?
Yeah, no, tell me.
It's a nutshell.
Yeah, tell me as much as you want, man. I'm interested.
He was gone for several years, and my neighbor was cutting my mom's hair, and all of a sudden, from the kitchen, I live in a row home here, so
I got
it went from the kitchen all the way up to my room. His hair.
Security camera.
What's that?
Or did you see this with your eyes or
no, I seen it with my eyes. My neighbor seen it. I was like, that's Buddy's hair. His name is Buddy.
Buddy.
And I was like, that's his hair.
So
and all the way up, the whole trail of hair went up to my room.
I have a lot of experience with spirits, dude. Like people spirits. It's very, very rare to have a dog or any type of animal as a spirit, unless, but I'll get into that with the breeding thing. Unless it's for guides, but like you got to give me more detail. So you and your buddy were there?
No, Buddy was already dead.
I'm sorry about that.
No, my neighbor and my mother.
Your buddy, your neighbor. That's what I was trying to say.
No, Buddy was the dog.
Yeah, I got you. And you were outside or inside?
No, it's inside. She was cutting my mom's hair in the kitchen.
And were you just sitting there and you just...
No, I just happened to come down. Hey, how you doing? And I seen it. Like, Mom used to have an undercoat.
Yeah.
Like, he was mostly black, but he had the gray undercoat. But he would shed like a bitch. And I came in, I was talking to him. Hey,
sitting on a sofa and you up the steps.
Yeah. To my room, to my door.
How was the peripheral, like
no, it's just a trail. a perfect trail.
All right, so was it like trying to the texture? If you had to explain it, if you knew it wasn't the dog, would it look like smokish? Or did you see the full?
No, the hair was on the carpet.
Right. What?
The hair was on the carpet.
You mean after the dog passed? And the hair was already clean?
After like many vacuums.
Oh.
The hair just appeared.
So
it was just there.
She didn't like. I'm sorry. He didn't just stop. He just like appeared, manifest.
He already passed away.
So how much did he manifest? 10%, 5%?
What do you mean?
It's like I've only had this once or twice where I had a manifestation. So
I can tell you a bunch.
I had a full. Well, it's
ever see a black mass?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. I'm talking about the white manifestation of my niece.
Mine was a black mass, and the light was on. The light is above
not a
me,
demon or anything.
and all of a sudden, it was a black cloud, and it just started descending and just disappeared. And that's when I was in my single digits. That's when I was really young.
In the same spot, or different?
Yeah, no, several spots, and the ex I was telling you about.
Do you follow it, or this thing is around?
No, it
never
just
again
popped up. And then my ex-fiancée, she actually accused herself. She think because things were really going on weird.
That's what I mean. Like, give me some.
And she said, "Do you think it's because of me?" I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
She actually said that.
No.
I was like,
no,
I don't know.
Actually, you don't know. See, right now I have two spirit guides with me, and then when I'm home, 4, 5, 6. Most people always have 2, at least 1, but guaranteed 2 or 4.
Okay,
but I mean, no, they're with you like 90% of the time, and then let's say they're always with you. How do they communicate with you? I got lucky.
There's things we don't understand.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been doing this since I was 19. I started the digital recording. EVP, everybody goes, electronic voice phenomenon. So I thought I was going a little fucking crazy. I'm like, I'm hearing spirits, I'm watching my parents. But I had several people, plus the internet, say, yo, no, it's saying what you said it's saying. And my buddy even caught other things across the room with the digital recorder. And I'm like, oh shit, I do hear that. And that's when I've been getting better. So I have 24 years of experience with EVP alone. So it's very rare to, besides talking online, like I don't get into that online shit. Like people ask me just too many questions about, spirits. What do they do? And I mean, like, I could tell you, you're asking me doing reading, I could see that's already feeling it. It's coming through. You do have, and I can tell you.
It's hard to talk about.
Of course it is.
Because people are like, what? I'm like, until you go through it, you just don't know.
See, that's the thing this is one thing. My show is called, the Jimmy James Show A to Z. Only thing I don't talk about is religion and politics.
I know, it pisses people off.
So besides that, because it's a rabbit hole, I really rarely ever mention spirit stuff. I think I did one episode where I did like an EVP. That was it. It's just too draining, dude. So I don't even really do the Chuck.
That was paragraph 1. I told you I would need to do some living. So personally, unethically to my own surprise, I figured it must come from me, the enemy inside me. Basically the enemy. Basically this. Basically this. Basically that. I wonder why it is that work. Don't work so much like it's a match to everything I'm saying. Maybe it's just from reading all of these articles that Spotify has laid out, and for a while I wasn't in doubt.
Well, that's what I told myself now. Here we are another years later, attacking the same people who I thought were going to be semi-too closely impressed with all of the stuff I left on the table. I ain't talking about my autograph, I'm talking about my pure skill to manual craft, sitting steady, ready and waiting to be picked up. Like my wisdom, my knowledge, and I always get the fuck back up. I talked about the spiritual realms of what I go through. I talk about battling ADHD on a daily basis, and that seems to do nothing to please these alien races. I'm not saying I'm the hottest rapper, I'm not saying back to the beginning. So before I go on, let's take a second to understand what I go through. Created stuff I've never heard on a podcast before, nor even have I heard it since today. So in some ways I'm an entrepreneur with ideas out the ass, and some that are just plain straight up fucking ass bent on not letting me be my true Donkey Kong yourself. That's for the old school kids in the room. You might ask yourself questions and I have all the answers. If it's coming to about me, let's see, where would I begin? I would ask myself, well, what makes you stand out? What makes you so special? Mr. Jimmy James, why do you deserve anything special? If you're asking that question, then you're obviously not listening. What the fuck I am spraying? Goddamn, I can't believe I just used that word. Spraying, LOL, what are we back in fucking 2004? And I'm having a rap battle while I'm watching 8 Mile with my friends that are all white, except the half black dude has nobody else. So what the fuck, we don't wanna be rude. Do you see where I'm going with this? You're basically like my friend Dave was his name. I think no it was. I'll have to look that up later, but I'm pretty sure it was. And here's a quick little attention to detail, like IKEA putting a fucking floor model together. I was with my boys, we were all white trying to do rap battles when we had a black guy there who could out-rap us. But did he ever let us? Sometimes I think he was just being nice. And that's where, oh, here's a YouTube channel where we at Spotify are going to drop a video once a year to tell you what you can do to improve your show. But wait, no, don't you get money from the masses? I mean, shit, I pay premium and I'm doing a real fucking podcast. Well, I mean, I go to the deepest, darkest parts of my life, broken, depressed, and always feel stressed, just to see if I can help somebody, anybody. Did you think I was done? Well, I wasn't. That was paragraph 1. I told you I would be reading this literally, so personally, unethically to my own surprise. I figured it must come from me, the enemy inside me, basically the enemy, basically this, basically that. I wonder why I use that word so much, like it's a match to everything I'm saying. Maybe it's just from reading all of these articles that Spotify has laid out, and for a while I wasn't in doubt. Well, that's what I told myself. Now, here we are another year, years later, attacking the same people who I thought were going to be semi too closely impressed with all of this stuff I left on the table. I ain't talking about my autograph, I'm talking about my pure skill to manual craft, sitting steady, ready and waiting to be picked up. Like my wisdom, my knowledge, and I always get the fuck back up. I talked about the spiritual realms of what I go through. I talk about battling ADHD on a daily basis, and that seems to do nothing to please these alien races. I'm not saying I'm the hottest rapper, I'm not saying anything like that. If you're listening and not hearing what I'm saying, maybe go back to the beginning. So before I go on, let's take a second to understand what I go through. Created stuff I've never heard on a podcast before, nor even have I heard it since today. So in some ways I'm an entrepreneur with ideas out the ass, and some that are just plain straight up fucking ass bent on not letting me be my true Donkey Kong yourself. That's for the old school kids in the room. You might ask yourself questions and I have all the answers. If it's coming to about me, let's see, where would I begin? I would ask myself, well, what makes you stand out? What makes you so special? Mr. Jimmy James, why do you deserve anything special? If you're asking that question, then you're obviously not listening. What the fuck I am spraying? Goddamn, I can't believe I just used that word. Spraying, LOL, what are we back in fucking 2004? And I'm having a rap battle while I'm watching 8 Mile with my friends that are all white, except the half black dude has nobody else. So what the fuck, we don't wanna be rude. Do you see where I'm going with this? You're basically like my friend Dave was his name. I think no.
Save them in 10-minute intervals. So a lot of people, like if I start telling you who's around you, and I don't want you to tell me anything unless I say yes or no, or go ahead, tell me. I've done it 5 times purposely, and 1 time accidental. That was the first time. I was with a party. I knew everybody except like people, the extra people. And I said, did someone die recently? And they left something on your bed, and it's bothering me. It's not something I heard. This was a different one. And she fucking went right in tears. I have the picture of her, but before I did it. And my dad just died, and he left me something on the bed, a bear or something to remember. She knew he was going to die. And I also said, like, this wasn't sudden. And I don't know what. I knew what I was saying, but I didn't know why I was saying it. It's so weird to say. It's a just complete stranger. Felt like she needed that. She bowled, and she thanked me. And I said, do I really want to do this? And I'm like, I don't think I'm ready there yet. And then later on, I found that as you age, you actually become stronger especially if you keep up with it.
Yeah, like your bones. Your bones get stronger.
It's not. I was gonna say it's like a brain.
Fragile, but
here,
it gets stronger.
It's when I'm pointing on heart, it's your soul.
Yeah.
We all have a soul.
Yep.
My uncle was a non-believer. When you're dead, you're dead. I love listening.
That's my brother.
Oh yeah, it's black. I'm like
He's like, you're dead. You're dead.
And I always said to him before I even really got into the spirit, I said, "Come on, there has to be something." God,
because you feel it.
You just know. Some people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my brother's
you have that
same way.
You just know.
Yeah.
Now the dog thing, and I want to get back to that. The reason why is the way you said you were sitting there and buddy ran, and when
no, it didn't run. It was just there. It was just there.
Yeah, that's how that's. You ever see some CCT images on YouTube or something? And sometimes
you see that cloudy mist.
Yeah, and you ever see one that was that's just like the one
that
you saw with your dog? Because some of them are actually.
No, I didn't see anything. There was hair.
You didn't see. I thought maybe you saw the underbelly.
How many times you vacuum your carpet and that's his hair, and then it's 3-4 years later.
Weird that it's physical.
And I'm like,
that's weird that it's physical though, Pat.
My neighbor, my mom, I was like, dude, that's Buddy's hair.
See, I don't believe spirits can. Okay, they can't
physically manifest.
No, they can, and I see a lot of shit where people are throwing things. I believe they can't and they can. It's hard to explain. They can tell me everything, but they won't. It's what they call is passed over.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't know spirits can hear your thoughts, telepathic. I did not know that.
That I'll debate.
Well, here I got proof. I'm not on my phone, but I got proof.
I'm sure with you, maybe me. You can't get into my head.
No. If you think a thought, they won't.
Yeah, I
if
know
you're
that.
thinking something
it's like a blessing.
1 times 1 is
like a prayer.
Right.
You pray for something.
Right. And you get those spirits like that black mass. I mean, you were young, but you get those asshole spirits. Now, how I got lucky is I was doing the recorder. It's a digital. I only use Olympus digital. And remember what I was thinking before I asked the question. I didn't even really ask. I was put it down and I said, so I wonder what's going on in the spirit world tonight. And that's what I said.
I don't ask.
That's what I just said on the digital.
Yeah,
so when I went to go listen back for 10 seconds, the first 10 seconds, you hear a little girl, my niece, say, Jimmy thinks this is a spirit, says this is a spirit world. Or he calls it a spirit world. It's been weird. So I was like, wait a minute. Does that mean they can hear her? So I don't have to talk out loud anymore.
You know what that reminds me of?
Did you
ever see Young Guns?
I know. Hold up. Is that the action? No. Wait. No.
It's a Western movie.
I've seen it.
Emilio Estevez.
Oh, yeah.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say.
They did peyote. Emilio Estevez is riding the horse into town backwards. He's like, I'm in the spirit world.
I can't fucking believe that. I forgot about that.
I'm in the spirit world.
Go ahead. Tell me. I totally forgot about that movie.
I love that. You know what? I'm not into westerns, but I love that movie.
No, yeah.
Because it's a buddy movie.
Right. So he's in the spirit world. So I didn't know they didn't call it that because the spirit, let's say you die right now. There's nothing wrong with that because you're not scared when you go to sleep and you're not scared before you're
born. You're dead.
So you're dead right here. You would literally, let's say everything's over, and me and you would be right here. Mm-hmm. Same as my spirit guide, your spirit guide is very close to you. You have one that is very close to you. And yes,
you're just a vessel. Your soul left.
That's it. It's like me and you talking right now. This is what other spirits are doing.
You're an empty boat.
Yeah. Now, on this recording, this is Dolby. In between us talking, you'll hear little things that you'll think like, oh, that was a car.
I don't really hear things. I see things.
It's some people can hear, and I said that. I said, what if I thought I'm hearing? You know what I mean?
And
that's what I asked them.
And what's nuts is the people I do tell. I don't tell many people about this stuff, but when I do, I can prove it, and it freaks them out.
What, your house?
Yeah.
So you think your house? Give me an idea if we were to go.
Oh no, I asked my parents. My parents were the second owners.
I'm sorry, you said you were taking care of somebody, or you were?
My mom.
Okay. So your mom's there?
Yeah.
So you take care, and your second owners?
Yeah, she's from, she born here, raised in Jersey.
77, these houses were born over here.
1961.
So I think these houses are, because I was going to say 77-ish.
61.
And these were, the truck. So,
but, there's nothing in between them. And I asked them, the original owners were called the Greenbergs, as they did anything happen, as they did anybody pass away here.
Which doesn't always mean you still can have a spirit. You can have a spirit. But go ahead.
It could be on the grounds.
I just wanted to put that in there. Go ahead.
And she said no, and I'm like, because she's seen what I've seen, but not as much as I have. And she's like,
is it scary to you, or you're not scared?
No,
right?
You just what the fuck? It's the WTF.
And half the time WTF and all that, dude, they hear everything you've ever.
You just observe. You just observe it.
Telling a lot of people, I usually don't, but it's like I think you can handle it. You can deal with.
I just sit back like this.
Yeah, dude, it's nothing.
Exactly.
Now imagine you being that other person, though. That's what I try to be in their so-called, quote unquote spirit shoes, and you're like. Maybe they're controlling it. I've asked every question. If you can think of a question, ask a spirit right now.
That I did. I used to question it. Now I just sit back and just watch.
You're probably chill to it. You're probably
damnedest thing is damnedest thing.
See, I would, you know what, dude? If I was there, they might get scared though, because like I am a very inviting person, but when we're talking about spiritual, but I would be open, and I would inside here.
If it happens, it happens.
No. Have you ever wanted to do something like that? I've never done it. I always wanted to go.
Like I said,
on a place,
like Scully from X-Files. I can't deny it.
You can't.
You see what you see. You've seen it.
So if me and you and I put. Here, your house, my house, and I put a digital recorder down. Me and you were sitting there not talking. 1 minute, that's it. 2 minutes, whatever goes by. We ask one question, I ask a question. You'll hear so much. There's just so much to hear because there's other spirits having conversations with other spirits. And you were right, I forgot to tell you earlier, not all spirits tend to listen to your thoughts. But it does get very loud when you have a lot of spirits.
Yeah, and I also have tinnitus.
In your house,
I've had in a while, in years.
Well, no, I was going to say, it seems like in your house, how many deaths did you say occurred that you know of?
None.
Oh, none?
No.
Oh, I thought you said the previous one.
No. I said, I asked my parents, I was like, did anybody ever die in this house? And they said, no.
What about where you stayed before?
No, I was born in that house.
Okay. See, I believe everybody has this gift. Everybody.
Yeah, power sensitive.
It's just, it got shot. I think that's how humanity started. Way before, like, buildings, even rock fucking houses were put up.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, and it just got shunned.
I freak everybody out.
Like you said, when you talk about it, dude, I've been doing podcasting for all this time. I barely talk about it. Even the people who live with me, they know I know.
It's hard.
You said 10 minutes.
Velvet curtains brush the dawn. Nightmares play while hope is gone. Breathless cries that won't retreat. Heartbeats race in relentless nights. Cold sweat drips down to the floor. Shaking bones that can't ignore. Moonlit terrors clench the soul. Darkness at its beast. We swallow the fear that makes us whole. Strings and gentle rap, twisted vision, sudden snap, Spiders weave the dreadful tale. Phantom whispers start to reveal. Candles flicker, ghosts appear. Silence screams, but no one's near. Eyes wide open, can't unsee. Monsters hiding in plain sight. Terror gets us in the night. Oh God, oh dear, now it's here, look behind you. It's now time to resume the fear. Cold sweat drips down to the floor, shaking bones that can't ignore. Moonlit terrors clench the soul. Darkness swindles, takes us whole. Gentle sun will come up soon. Time is ticking, we assume. This darkness is coming, you're in denial. Trapped in your room with tremendous doom. You've been waiting for a while, but like the beast and the dreams you're in, rise again, this will also end with your death. You just realized you're the last one left. There's nothing you can do but to embrace the darkness and plead to the shadows that your time is not now. But they don't hear you as you will cry, and they get you kicking and screaming without concern. This is the last thing that you will ever learn. Eyes wide open, but you can't see. There's no one there. Monsters lurking, monsters waiting, monsters hiding in plain sight. Terror gets us in the night. In the night, in the night. Oh God, oh dear, oh no, it's not my time, but now it's here. Look behind you, it's now time to resume your fear.
Minutes, because it comes out so clear.
But it is hard to talk about.
Yes, I actually said thank you for saying that, Pat. I did say that to the people who listen to me. Pat was just saying it's hard to talk about.
I tell you something else.
Yeah, tell me. You're the closest person I've come to actually asking questions and no.
I wasn't the first one to say it, so that's how I'm not a liar.
No, I would.
UFO.
Yeah, I was here. I seen 5 of them. What did you see? What color?
Wait.
I got it on.
Was it clustered?
Yeah, it was fucking 4. Me and my dad.
I was driving the Renters.
It fucking won.
And I seen it.
And they went all the way that way.
I'm looking at it. But
you see
that's not the story I'm going to tell you.
No, okay.
But they did seem like planes because they were blinking, the red and green.
I only seen
they were
these weren't planes.
Unusually clustered. I've never seen that. It was
clustered together. No,
it was 6 planes.
We got 5.
I've never seen that. Now, what I'm going to tell you, over by Parkwood Gym, you know where people smoke weed and all that shit. Clear as day, had a cloud in the sky. Me and my buddy, my other car, Stratus. It almost like a caravan, like windshield.
Stratus? Oh, that's the name of the...
like you could see everything.
Is that the name of it?
Dodge Stratus.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead. Sorry, I had to stop you for that.
I know, and I'm looking at the Stratosphere.
No, yeah. Hey, you got a little town for fucking... get that Stratosphere. I got the...
I hate science, dude.
I'm gonna put... And you hate science. I'm gonna put that into a fucking, song. Or
biology. Nailed it.
Yeah. That's how I started. But go ahead.
Did you ever dissect a frog?
No, I'm not. That's like, to me,
I dissected 2 frogs and a lamb's eye. Because a lamb's eye is the closest to a human eye.
Oh, I see.
Aced it.
Oh, get back to the UFO or spiritual UFO. We're going.
Right,
we're going.
This is where I don't sound real. It's because we were smoking weed. But he seen it first.
Best fucking part.
He seen it first. He looked up, he went, what the fuck is that?
Wait, where were you guys at the time?
Parkwood Gym.
Oh. Okay, I'm thinking of it.
He was like, what the fuck is that? I look up and I'm like,
And it was 5 planes.
You knew what it was, but you couldn't say it.
If it was singled out, would it look like a
It was by itself.
Northeast plane coming off like a single?
No, it was way over here.
No, I know, but would it look like a plane if it was singled out?
No.
Okay.
This is how it did it.
All right.
And you watch the shows and you hear the stories.
Yeah.
Exactly what I seen. Exactly. Came down. You could tell it was metal. It wasn't polished. It was like that brush polish. Mm-hmm. But you knew it was metal.
Yeah.
You could see the shadow with the sun. You could see it.
Oh, this wasn't...
This is how it took off.
No, time of day was...
Yeah, it clear as that too. Like 1 in the afternoon. Clear as day, not a cloud in the sky.
And it had lights.
This thing was about... No lights. It was 300 feet up. It was that close. And then it did this. It didn't just go boom. It went.
Did it? Yeah. On the video of Skinwalker Ranch, when you seen that thing coming and how fast it was.
Goes,
dude, I was like, what? Nothing.
And what? Yeah. It went into the...
I believe it.
It didn't go over the horizon.
No, it doesn't need it. It's particles. It's matter.
It was gone.
This is matter. It's going to go through it.
It was just gone.
That's where, see, I'm glad that you like UFO stuff and believe.
It's not about liking it. I seen it. I'm like,
let me ask you a question. Let's say I just met you and you didn't believe in it. You're
hang on. I asked my friend. We were walking our daughters on Halloween, and I asked him, and it was already a couple years later. I was like, yo, have you ever told anybody about that?
That's what I was going to ask you. When was that?
15, 18
so that
years
was
ago.
Like, have you any? Okay, go ahead.
And I asked him, I was like, have you ever told anybody about that? And he was like, only a couple people. Because it was so insane.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Dude, I was recording it. I didn't get the first one because I didn't get my phone out, and it was an older 3 years ago. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere. It didn't even have a lot of likes. I had me, my dad, and my dad's ex, she passed. We're standing here, I'm yelling, like, what the fuck is that? And he goes, here's another one. That's number 3. But before any of this, we're out here smoking, finishing up our cigarettes from the walk. We hear boom, boom, like 4 for 4. We only heard 4. I don't know why 4. Maybe that's all I heard. And then 1. I don't think I caught the first one.
You made a sound boom?
No, like something was like in the airport getting shit. Like the army base was over there and they were shooting off something, but it wasn't really loud, but it was loud enough to be like, it's Philly. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna really pay
I know you hear
do it. So you're like, but it's weird. But dude, on the video, I mean, I'm back here, so it hits the wah-wah lights, it goes. And then I had all the people, one guy looks up. Dude,
you're repeating exactly my experience.
And I'm like, dude, these fucking people are so stupid. This world, that's why I made the album World's on Fire album. And it's about dumb fucking people.
There's a solid story.
One person said
what you
it
just
could
described,
be a lantern. I'm like, a lantern?
I used to work for Comcast for 14 years.
I was a subcontractor. Comcast.
I was a maintenance tech. I was first responder.
First responder.
I'm working. When I was a service tech, I'm in this guy's backyard, and he has trees all around.
This is another one?
What's that?
You have more than one. I have more.
Oh, no, this one's real.
Better than your buddies. I mean, you and your buddies.
Yeah. Kind of. No, that UFO was fucking freaky, dude.
And that was one, but you said there was like 5 of them or something.
No, it was one.
Okay, you're okay.
No, what I seen, it was just a few months ago.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And somebody put it on Facebook, too.
Yeah.
But...
See, I don't care about social that much.
I slowed down. I slowed down. I'm watching it, and I'm like, then I seen the flashing lights, and I'm like, they're planes. They weren't UFOs.
Right.
But they were oddly clustered.
Right.
I've never seen that many planes, 6 planes, that together.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. If you've driven by Northeast, dude, you're not allowed to fly like that. Number 1, you're not.
That's what made it odd.
Yeah. And what time of day was the plane one? Is it like daytime, nighttime?
Which one?
The planes, day or night?
Oh, that was night.
Night. You seen the
It
lights.
was like 9 o'clock.
And the second, with the one you're about to tell me, was that night or day? Because the day one was fucking crazy.
Well, this one, when
I
I was working Comcast, no, this is real.
No. The day one's nuts.
I'm working, it's a rear easement, underground cable.
Yep.
Get in the guy's backyard, like I said, it's like a window of trees.
Yep.
I hear this strange noise. I look up, and it was a two A10 Warthogs planes.
Okay.
No, with the ones with the shark.
Yeah.
Painted on it.
They're
on
not
the face.
familiar. Was there an airbase around?
I look. The air show is going on, King of Prussia.
Okay.
I looked up. I'm like, whoa. They go by.
Yeah.
I'm working. I hear another noise.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Noise? Like what kind of noise?
I never heard of it before because I bet you never heard of it. I look up. It was a B-2 stealth bomber. It was a giant fucking
like from
bat.
Broken Arrow?
What's that?
Like from the movie Broken Arrow. Remember that when they first came out? You're like, look at that.
I looked up. I went. It was huge. It was kind of low too, and it was slow. I'm like,
yeah, what would they be doing at the show unless they're driving by?
I was just like, holy shit!
And it was a B-2 or
B-2 stealth.
So it wasn't a UFO. It was just
no. Like I said, it was real shit.
To be close to that,
I knew what they were. I could identify it.
Oh yes, I know. They look. Oh, they're so
two
cool.
A10 Warthogs. I went.
All right, best friends. I'm so happy. Y'all,
We're recording our stories. Literally recording. So I'm just like.
You want to get on?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We weren't talking about like.
Tell us about your childhood.
Yeah, and Social Security credit card. No, I'm not putting everything on my show. I just want to. He told me something about his niece, and I said, no shit. I went through the same thing.
She knows my niece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but 20 years difference.
A crazy niece.
His niece went through the exact same thing I did, and I didn't like. It was Ritalin back then, but 20 years. I was 92. Hers.
What's it now? Adderall.
It's Adderall, and I started taking it. Some girl said, "Bonnie,
starting to
have
rain.
anxiety attacks all the time." I was telling him, so that's what I'm doing this for. I'm doing like 10-minute bits or 10-minute skits or whatever, and she recommended to me, and I started taking it, and I just took a half. It was a pill form at the time, and I was like, "Why don't you go to the doctor and get it?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's the way I don't know.
Like my ex, just on the side, she was in an accident. And when she showed me the picture, I'm like, how the hell did you fucking live? Mm-hmm. It was ripped apart, this car. And she had to take it for her memory.
Chapter 1. The robbery takes place while some take shelter, some take action, some take craziness or straight up insanity at its finest. This is a fictional story based on true events. Names and locations have been held back for the dedication or sensitivity of this song. The fluorescent lights of the convenience store flickered ominously as the intruder intrude on the pursuit of his unwilling to tell the truth that he's an addict. A middle-aged white dude with frankly everything to fucking lose. But if you were to ask him to write this verse and he would say I've nothing to lose, you might as well get a hearse ready because I'm going out this door shooting. Even if I had to go to the bank to get the police's attention just to do it, he has nothing in his soul as his blood runs cold. He's a high problem child of society and he wants nothing to do with this fucking mediocrity. But as the sun rolls and the whispers begin, we know that this is just more clickbait for your memes and news made up on the spot. Just another quick bait scheme. Go with another system, another computer made tricks for all you to follow along with, offer clicks to get you to follow up and subscribe to their news outlet, playing God with your hot ramps and news made up on the spot to get you to click like, subscribe, and please follow, share, and be a part of something that you'll never understand. I'm not saying this is pretend, it's something the world isn't totally oblivious to yet. All I'm saying is you keep feeding the same machine, the same system that keeps telling you the same old bullshit day in and day out. Fit too, thinking it thicker too, I'm through yet. You still click on that link and listen to them what people think. Why in the fuck are we so stupidly ignorant, or are we just plain bored with this life we have made? But I'll leave you to think about that and who I am throwing this shade on. I just wanted to do a remix of memes and news, but I think we are screwed. Another day and another dollar, we all spent something this month, this day to keep our social media happy. Maybe it was YouTube Premium, HBO Max. Matter of fact, I don't have all the facts, but I can tell you one thing. 5 years coming up on podcasting, and I have next to nothing to show for it except maybe a small portion of these audience who follows, likes, and takes interest in what I'm trying to accomplish. I told you once, I'll tell you again. I don't want to mention the 1%, but I can't blame them 100%. Then who else do I have left? That was a question rhetorical at best. It's just a shame that we keep fighting this battle uphill on a never-ending loop. Never stop. Memes and news made up on the go. The memes that he know the memes, and I want to mention the 1%, but I can't blame them 100%. Then who else do I have left? That was a question rhetorical at best. It's just a shame that we keep fighting this battle uphill on a never-ending loop, never stopping cycles. Memes and news made up on the spot to get you to click like, subscribe, and please follow, share, and be a part of something that you'll never understand. I'm not saying this is pretend, it's something the world isn't totally oblivious to yet. All I'm saying is you keep feeding the same machine, the same systems that keeps telling you the same old bullshit day in and day out. Think two, thinking it bigger too, I'm through yet. You still click on that link and listen to doing what people think. Why in the fuck are we so stupidly ignorant, or are we just plain bored with this life we've made? But I'll leave you to think about that, new algorithms. So, memes and news, and what does it mean? I can tell you one thing, I'm not Fox News. Now I brought it to life for you guys to do what it is you wish. I'm only saying this because I'm days away from a new season and a semi-new show. Don't just take it from me, the mentally unstable, the basement ramblings of a crazy person checked out. JPO.
She had to take it for like 2 years.
My aunt got hit by the L.
Oh, man.
I'm thinking driving a car.
So she was standing at the platform, and then a bunch of kids came. They fucking.
It's always a bunch of fucking kids.
I was up there a lot.
Jaws of life.
2 years ago.
I don't know how she looked either. She don't look the same, but she's rocking it.
It's amazing.
She
my
rocking
ex,
the L's money.
big split down her fucking.
I wish.
Big
No?
split down her skull.
Not her fault.
We watched. No, it's not her fault. A bunch of kids came and they pushed her. You understand? My aunt was standing for the L, and a bunch of kids came.
Yeah, but it's on that. So the
Yeah, we got like me and her son had to watch the
that's a
tapes.
shame. And you said your mom?
No, my aunt.
Your aunt?
So we had to watch the tapes because we're like, how the fuck this happened?
Yeah.
And now my
That's
cousin works
rare.
for something.
Rare
too.
to hear that too. It's very rare to hear somebody getting hit by the L.
Yep.
Unless intentionally, like they're doing it.
Yep. She
Well,
was
like
on
they
her
do in
way to
New York.
therapy, like she's.
Yeah,
my
well,
aunt was
that's
cool
a-
as
They're
shit.
shoving people in
That's
there.
it.
Like
It's like no, I think in New York, it's like, is it my turn yet? Let's go.
yeah, they just shove you.
They just get
Yep.
they pick a ticket
It's
and they
getting
jump.
so bad now.
You know what's the one thing like
And that's messed up to say
didn't
for
tell him the
Philly.
whole
It's
thing,
getting
like-
messed up now.
my
I mean-
niece passed at 6, and I was holding her hand. She had pulmonary hypertension, where your heart grows into your lungs. So she had to
wow.
have not one but 2 lung
Multiple. Yeah.
2, which
Wow.
anybody
You
in the
never hear
world,
that.
you only get 1 to 5
Yeah.
years. No matter if you're the
No matter
best
what.
athlete, you're only getting 1 to 5 years to live. She made it like she was 6. She was
Mhm.
passed. This is Jim Carrey came and visited her. First
Oh.
Hollywood star to ever go to CHOP. I
Oh,
always
that's
donate to them.
wow.
Yeah, they're all awesome.
Really?
Yeah. I got pictures. He called the hospital the night she died. He was so if you ever seen things with Jim Carrey,
Mhm.
he is really like,
He left Hollywood now.
because her Make-A-Wish was go to him,
Yeah.
but he found out she was too sick. He traveled. He didn't know he was the first star.
Yeah.
Besides a
he's
football.
doing it for her. He's not even focusing
She
on
didn't
the
know.
rest, but-
Yeah, and she was really bad that day.
Oh.
But she did. She had the question.
Yeah.
The question was, because this is big, you'll know. It would be funny if I tell you. How did you go to the bathroom when you were in the Grinch's uniform? That was the question. I thought it was pretty good. I was like,
He went through hell in that movie.
yeah. And he said he said, I thought that was the most bizarre but spot on question to explain that movie.
Oh.
That's what he told me, and I was like, my name's Jim too.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember
Because that was the first one I told
in high school, I dropped 2 blotters, and I went to see Liar Liar.
Fathers.
Blotters, acid.
Acid.
Oh, I haven't done it.
And I went like in the afternoon. I went to see Liar Liar. My face hurt so bad. I couldn't stop. You know when you laugh too hard, you gotta put your cheeks down. I'm like,
my son still watched them days.
I'm like,
his old stuff was good. I know they did that documentary with Man on the Moon and all that shit, but like,
yeah,
I didn't really like recognize him, but I get what he was doing.
But recently, like, he left Hollywood. He was like,
when was that?
Because when he went on Jimmy Kimmel.
That's what I was telling him. Like,
when he went on Jimmy Kimmel and he did that.
Mark Wahlberg, his family, they lived there and they moved really
Vegas.
far away. Yeah, they were like.
They went to Vegas.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
I know. I remember because
him too.
He's
same time as Jimmy
moved him
own and yeah. Remember that time when there was a lot of fires and everybody was leaving? Mm-hmm. Smart.
Joe Rogan.
Out. I'm sorry. I don't dislike him as a person. I don't think he's a great host at all.
I like the way he's not afraid. He'll talk you straight.
I would say that to it. I would say anything to anybody's face. I'm like, yo, dude, you need to ask the right. When you have guys coming on there saying 1 times 1 is this, and
but all at the same time, they're all leaving out. They're all leaving California. It's shitty.
But yeah, I didn't know he lived.
They tax the shit out of you. They shame you. All that shit.
Oh yeah. They try to find like the dirtiest dirt and then bring it up.
I say this on my show.
That's why I love where I live.
Listen.
That's why I love where I live.
135 years left, barring a catastrophe like with us, like meaning like the disease or astral. The fuel. If you think about it, they said in the year 2100 there's going to be around 12 billion people. I was born in 82. There was 4.6, 4.7. So the math don't add up. So 82, I'll be 43 in October. So it's 8.7.
And they're playing some commercial
now?
That 3,000 people.
How is it possible?
In Pennsylvania alone, 3,000 are dying a year just from the epidemic.
Oh, yeah.
So now subtract that, the numbers aren't going to add up.
Which was actually a good thing. Even though, it's 1 person dies, 3 people born. Like, right. It's 1 to 3 or 1. It's just, what just boggles my mind that scientists have said, give or take, but 12 billion.
Right.
And I'm like, 4.4 billion basically in span of 40 years. Well, I was like 6, 7. So 35 years, 30, 69. So that's 4, 8, 12. It's 12 billion people right there. To my math, 15 billion.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. Math don't add up.
I'm gonna head home.
Yeah, man. I would love to hear some more of your, if you have any more of more of a spiritual story.
Oh, a lot.
Anything, any moving things around? Because I'm interested. I'm still learning. You know what I mean?
Here's one.
And if you ever wanted that reading, let me know.
My family's still perplexed about it. I woke up one morning, and guess what was on my bed?
Hold on. It was an
You will
object.
never, ever guess it.
Yeah, wait a minute. You might be surprised.
Okay.
Remember what I said about a bed earlier?
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Yes.
Was it an object?
Yes.
Though it was not. Okay.
It was an object.
Okay. I would never guess. Was it inside the house?
Yes.
Something personal to you?
No. Well, it could be to anybody, but not a personal
Something that was
person.
missing and hasn't been seen for a long time.
Oh no, it's
no. The reason why I'm
It was
asking
there.
is, I'm getting.
Let's just say it was misplaced.
It's not that I'll guess the right thing. It's just
No,
I'm trying
what
to
I'm
get.
saying is it was misplaced. I had to put it back.
Okay. So it was in the same. You would. Okay. They come from. You live 2 stairs. You said so. They come from the upstairs.
I'll just tell you, dude.
All right, one more. Upstairs or downstairs? Was it come from the?
In my
upstairs?
room, or my bed.
It came from in your room.
No, it came from the bathroom.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can tell me now. I just wanted. You tell me.
Near the top of the toilet tank. Sitting on the foot of my bed. How?
Do you have anybody in your house that sleepwalks? That not because I don't believe you.
Too weak.
It's because I have to. I would
just
ask
my
those
mom.
questions.
My daughter was in there.
The top of the bathroom tank, which is about, because I lift it a lot now, is about
3 pounds.
3 to 4. Yeah, I was gonna say 3 to 4 pounds, depending on your tank.
Sitting on the foot of my bed.
And your mom, nobody sleeps well.
No.
You don't have no history.
Nope.
Dude, why don't you have? I have a fucking camera that I don't even use it yet.
Now, my ex I told you about, I freaked her out with this. I was like, would you mind if I, like, record this one? Oh, I'll tell you another one. Dude, I got so much.
Oh.
I was like, say if I record this while we're sleeping.
Like,
Did you ever see the videos of the woman floating?
Paranormal activity bullshit? Yeah.
Did you see her floating?
I've seen a lot of
And then, because she was staying at her friend's house, and because the very next day she moved out. She was like, and nothing ever happened again. Well, I have insomnia.
Yeah.
I was awake the entire night, sitting up. She was sleeping right
Were
next
you
to
trying to get on her schedule? You guys still knew or something?
No, she's my ex-fiancée.
Yeah, I know.
Which is very sad to say. Well, she's sleeping next to me.
Gotcha.
I'm sitting up watching movies, blah, blah, blah.
Same thing.
Both of us in the morning. I had it the worst. Bruises all up and down both of her legs. Me?
And this is...
It was giant like
this
that.
house here?
What's this? Yeah.
Get rid of this for you.
And my bruise was like that. But it didn't hurt.
No.
It wasn't sore.
Yeah,
And she's seen hers. She's like, what the hell happened?
That's why.
And I looked at my legs and I'm like, I was awake the entire time.
You...
It's weird.
Nah, it's like I didn't, like, I was trying to pick it up, but like, dude, I can only sense one spirit guy with you, bro. It's usually one spirit guy, which is usually weird because it's always 2 or 4. It's like always have 2, 3 spirit guys.
I don't get that.
You always have somebody to watch out. You know, you hear that somebody's watching out for you, but you have somebody actually watching out. Now, they might be somebody distant, okay, somebody like a friend who, like, you know, watches but can only do so much. Well, you have entities in your house that are moving shit.
One,
which
that
that's
I'm
one
actually
story
sure
you said, right? What do you mean you're not sure?
No, I said that's what I am sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that's one time that you said you have a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, when you said toilet, I mean,
the top of the toilet tank was on my bed.
was there anything on top of the toilet before?
No, it was just that.
Yeah, normal people, usually have like knickknacks. I don't. So
I told my family, they're like,
trying to
what?
figure out. I'm trying to. The reason why I was asking these questions, I was seeing if I can get something coming through, and that's what I just keep getting. It's like it can't get. There's bad spirits. There's not demons. There's no fucking
No, I don't.
Crawling. You know, like there is black. There is black mass type of entities that are just fucking evil.
That was wild.
And they get this energy. And a lot of people say you feel drained. They can feed into you, right? And just because you think of it doesn't mean you feed into it. Yeah, none of that. I get tired if I start trying to sit here and tell you.
My trick is not be afraid.
Yeah, well, they don't feed. Yeah, but they don't feed off of fear or anything like that. They want your response, and your response is always going to be up here.
Oh yeah.
If you're afraid, like you said, you're not afraid. No, like yeah. No, I was about to say I'm at 12, but dude, you can, man. Like I said, I hit you on. Don't forget Facebook.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, good to meet you.
You want another one?
No. I think there's 2 in the back. I only smoked.
You just smoked one.
No, I kept half of it. No.
Sure.
I just wanted to see what they were called. They were
white owl, white grape.
Yeah. What I do is buy like 4. I haven't done it in a while. It saves money on cigarettes. It really does. And I throw mine.
That's why I smoke them.
That's why I don't flick my shit.
I used to smoke 2.5 packs a day. Do you know how much that would cost me now?
So,
what
the question I had, and here, hey, this is Jimmy James. We're signing off because it's raining. This is Pat. It's been a polite. I'm going to share some of this. Not all of this is going to be out there. I got to edit and everything. But I'm saying peace out from Philly.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Chapter 1. The robbery takes place while some take shelter, some take action, some take craziness or straight up insanity at its finest. This is a fictional story based on true events. Names on Cuisig locations have been held back for the dedication or sensitivity of this song. The fluorescent lights of the convenience store flickered ominously as the intruder intruded on the pursuit of his unwillingness to tell the truth. That he's an addict, a middle-aged white dude with frankly everything to fucking lose. But if you were to ask him to write this verse and he would say, I have nothing to lose, you might as well get a hearse ready, because I'm going out this door shooting. Even if I had to go to the bank to get the police's attention just to do it. He has nothing in his soul as his blood runs cold. He's a high problem child of society, and he wants nothing to do with this fucking media rockery. But as the sun rolls and the whispers begin, we know that this is just more clickbait for your memes and news made up on the spot. Just another quick bait scheme to go with another system, another computer made tricks for all you to follow along with, all for clicks to get you to follow like you twin six. Subscribe to their news outlet, playing God with your old breath. Memes and news made up on the spot to get you to click like, subscribe, you twin six. Please follow, share your 2 to 6 beat. A part of something that you'll never understand. I'm not saying this is pretend. You twink something the world isn't totally over-released to yet. All I'm saying is, if we keep feeding the same machine, the same systems that keeps telling you the same old bullshit day in, hurry out to thinking, you're thinking too, I'm through, yeah. You still click on that link, you lunch into the shit of what people think. Why in the fuck are we so stupidly ignorant? Or are we just plain bored with this life we have made? But I'll leave you to think about that, and who I am throwing this shade onto. I just wanted to do a remix of memes and news, but I think we are screwed. Another day, another dollar, we all spent something this month, this day to keep our social media happy. Maybe it was YouTube Premium, HBO Max. Matter of fact, I don't have all the facts, but I can tell you one thing: 5 years coming up on podcasting, and I have next to nothing to show for it, except maybe a small portion of these old eggs who follows, likes, who twix, takes interest in what I'm trying to accomplish. I told you once, I'll tell you again, I don't want to mention the 1%, but I can't blame them. I'm 100%, then who else do I have left? That was a question, rhetorical at best. It's just a shame that we keep fighting this battle uphill on a never-ending loop, never stopping cycles, of course. So, memes and news, and what does it mean? I can tell you one thing, I'm not Fox News. Now I brought it to life for you guys to do it as you wish. I'm only saying this 'cause I'm days away from a new season. Same old shit, same old person.